All right, guys, we talked about what you need to do before the perfect appointment so that you can walk out with a contract. Now we're going to talk about what you do at the appointment. All right, guys, at the appointment, I got a lot of bullet points that we're going to cover, and each one is so important. There's not one more important than the other. Here we go. Probably didn't say this right, but you get the picture. Be dressed well, be well dressed, and groomed. So important that you show up looking extremely professional.
Hey, I'm the Home Buying Chicken. I'm out here asking people if they would like to set up an appointment with me to talk about selling their home.
Don't show up like a slob. Have a pullover or a button up or something nice, look dressy, have a really nice haircut, smell good, have a smile, be ready to go. Show them that you're serious. Show them that you are a real estate professional. A lot of it is in the look and the first impression. If you're going to show up looking really, really fresh, you're more than likely gonna put a better impression on the seller. Come 5 minutes early. Please come early. Don't come at the same time. Don't come at the time of the appointment. Come 10 minutes early. Don't knock on the door 10 minutes early. I would knock on the door 5 minutes early. The reason why you wanna come early, A, it's impressive, but B, you have a little bit of time to drive the neighborhood and see what's going on. See all the other rehabs going on. See the type of class of properties. See what people are doing outside. See what kind of homes are there. They're gonna be very telling, and they actually could help you inside of your negotiation. I put this one in all caps, and I'm underlining it, not because it's more important than showing up well-dressed, but it's so important. You need to talk about them. It's not about you. If you're talking about you, you're probably not going to build as much rapport as you would if you talked about them. People want to talk about themselves. So if you start talking about them and talking about their situation, they're gonna gain trust, and then they're gonna start telling you what's going on in their lives. They're gonna say, I need money to pay for my son's college tuition. I need money to pay for medical bill expenses. I need money to relocate because I got a new job out of state. You're gonna open up the seller to a whole lot of opportunity if you talk about them. If you talk about yourself, you're gonna close it and you're not gonna get anywhere in the conversation, and it's not gonna help you negotiating a better deal. Look for clues.
Let's split up and look for clues.
This is super important. If you're looking for clues, you're gonna be a better negotiator. For example, a clue would be a broken roof, a leaky toilet, a broken down car on the front yard. And it's okay to ask questions. When you see these things that stand out, ask, hey, you know, why is the toilet leaking? Or hey, why is the roof falling over? Or hey, why is the tree growing into the side of the house? They might tell you because I need money. I haven't had time to get to it. I'm just not handy. They're gonna give you some sort of excuse, but these are gonna be clues that allow you to understand the situation of the seller. Make sure you reassure them that you buy homes in any shape. You'll buy pretty, ugly homes. A lot of times when you go to a property and you look at it to purchase, they're gonna say, yeah, so sorry for the mess, or sorry that this is not fixed up, or yeah, it's kind of a mess. You're gonna say, no worries, we buy any home in any shape. We buy pretty and ugly houses. Make sure you reassure them. That's gonna be comforting to them. The more comfortable they are, the more they're gonna give you their story of their situation. You want them to feel comfortable. So being reassuring is gonna be extremely helpful for you to negotiate the best price and the best deal. I always ask this question at an appointment. I ask them, what would you like to see happen? Another question similar to it is, what would be the most ideal scenario for you right now? How would you like this to pan out? They're gonna tell you, I want you to pay $200,000 for my $150,000 house. Or they're gonna be very honest. You want that honesty. You want them to divulge numbers. You want them to divulge figures, because then you're gonna know where their brain's at.
Gee, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
When you know where their brain's at, you can adjust your offer. It's so important that you ask this question. What would you like to see happen? This is another question I ask sellers. And this is a great question to ask when you're at the property and you're realizing that this may not be a cash deal. This could lead up to the seller working with you creatively, but you need to have them come to a conclusion. So a great question that I ask is, how can we work together? They're going to say, well, I need to sell my house and I need $200,000. I owe $200,000. Maybe it's not worth $200,000. Maybe it's worth $190,000. Maybe it's worth $180,000. Maybe they have negative equity. You're going to ask them, how can we work together? How can we make this work? Sometimes the seller will say, I don't know, maybe we can do something like a lease back. If they start saying things like that, you'll know that they are definitely in the right train of mind. This is a really important question. Are you prepared for us to close in 30 days or less? Because you're actually not asking this question. You're actually asking them, how much would you accept if I paid cash? Isn't that tricky? This is such a tricky question. If you ask someone, are you prepared for us to close in 30 days or less? They may say, yes, how much are you offering? They go right into what's the number you're gonna offer. Or they're gonna say, no, I'm going to need at least 60 days. If they say I'm gonna need at least 60 days, you definitely definitely want to give them 60 days if you are going to get a better price, okay? If you're going to get a better deal, give them what they want. The power of negotiation is you give before you take. Give them exactly what they're asking for in return for exactly what you are asking for. Okay, this is my favorite. Give options. You got option 1, option 2, option 3. Option 1 could be I pay cash and we close by next Friday. They say, nope, can't do that. That price won't work. Option 2 is, okay, I pay $2,000 down because I got to reserve the rest of my capital to fix up the place. I'll pay your price in 5 years. They say, nope, don't like that one. Okay, great. I'll lease the property from you. I'll pay full price. I pay a $1,500 deposit. You remain the owner of the home, collect the tax benefit, and I buy it from you in 6 years or whatever you negotiate. And maybe they say, yeah, we'll do that one. You're gonna give them options. The other set of options is closing options. So you already covered what type of transaction you're gonna carry out. Now it's closing options. Mr. Seller, I'm ready to close. I'm ready to do this thing. Would you like to close next Tuesday or next Wednesday? Would you like to close next Tuesday at Drake's Title Agency, or would you like to close the week after that, next Thursday at Drake's Title Agency? I got a couple closings next week as well, so I just need to coordinate. You're already assuming they're going to sign. So they're gonna most likely do one of two things. They're gonna say, or one of three things, yes, Tuesday works, or they're gonna say, no, it doesn't work, or they're gonna hopefully number three, they're gonna ask more questions. You want them to keep asking questions. Okay, well, how much am I gonna pay in closing costs? Mr. Seller, you're not paying anything. Okay, well, do I need to clean this place up? Do I need to paint it? No, Mr. Seller, you don't need to pay a dime to improve this place. I'm taking it as is. So you're going to reassure the seller after trying to close them on these different options, after they ask questions. It's so important that you give them closing options. Figure out the option of transaction, figure out the closing options, and from there, you're going to set up the contract. Guys, thank you for being here with us today. This is what you do at the appointment. So important. Remember all these things, and you will get a contract when you walk out. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was just a taste of what we have to offer training and help from our community inside Flippin' Paper, the Facebook group. If you haven't been in the group before, please go on to Facebook, search Wholesaling Houses Flippin' Paper, and become a member ASAP. There's so many people in there that are here to help you learn the ropes, whether it comes to cold calling, lead follow-up, closing deals, contracts, creative financing, seller finance, seller or lease options, whatever it is under the sun, we're here to help you. Join the group ASAP. Thanks for watching.